Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just starting off a little run of caulk. As you can see, Ryan's twisting it and holding it in place, and then just taps it in, and it just works back up. Works his way down. You can see, but he twists it so it forms quite a tight rope. We could almost do with a little machine that twists it. I'm sure such a thing could be invented.
Cordless straw.
It's an involved process, folks, but this is how you get a timber frame to stay dry. You won't get leaks when you've got stuff like this in around the panels. It's the best seal you'll ever get. You use this on the boats, on the decks of sailing ships, and if it'll keep a sailing ship afloat, no doubt it will keep this timber frame afloat. There you go, that's just finish off that corner and I'll get a photograph of it.
You can see what he's only got one on his face. See that one there on his head? One on his roll there, on his body and his bottom.
Well, if the Titanic had this stuff in its deck plates, it wouldn't have sunk. So there we go, we've reached the corner. I think there's a general sense of something along the lines of they want lunch. No moss or bugs.
Moss. Is it side? Okay, let me go.
Sheep wool insulation are the largest, they're the biggest guys in Europe in terms of sheep wool merchants. And they get all our sheep wool for us.
Sheep's Wool Insulation.
Yeah.
Company. The Sheep's Wool Insulation Company.
Yep, that's right. Sorry folks, we're watching Ryan and we're talking about insulation at the same time, so we're still working on caulking here. We'll try and help Ryan. swap round. And you can see here, folks, that I've got a bale of Oakum here, which you can actually buy in little 2 kilo bales from Heritage House. We sell this stuff with one of these whoopie-doo caulking irons. So you want to do your own Oakum caulking, we'll get you one of these and the Oakum, and you too can do this. And we even give people a little pot of lime mortar, which you saw earlier. Quite fiddly, but you get there in the end. It's even more fiddly when I'm trying to film and Ryan's trying to hold it, and he's getting all nervous because I'm filming. And there we go. It's actually really hard, folks, because if you hadn't noticed, we're trying to work around scaffold. We're going to end up caulking my finger into a joint in a minute.
It's alright for now, I'll just twist. I'll get the twist.
You got it?
A little bit at the end.
There we go. And Alex is going to tell us about sheet wool in a minute. He's putting his makeup on.
Get pretty.
There we go. Brilliant. Yeah, nice and tight into the corner, and then you cut them off. And many of you will have come across a horrible material called Compriband. And if anybody ever says to you, you've got to do your timber frame with a material called Compriband, you say no. It's artificial, it's horrible, it goes stiff after about 2 years and sets solid. It then crumbles, and it is absolutely no use whatsoever to man nor beast, and it makes timber frames leak like a sieve. Do not use Compriband. It's awful. It's like a foam rubber strip that you buy. You compress it and then it gradually expands in the joint, and it's supposed to be God's gift to timber framing and so on. Only problem is it isn't, because as I say, it goes hard, it crumbles, and then you end up with major problems. This will still be here in about 100 years time. So I'm going to sign off, and I'm going to get Alex to do a little bit of work with the sheet wool, the Irish wool, and we'll go from there.